So what's going on YouTube? So I'm back again with another reaction video. Let's take a dive into this video, then I'm gonna chop it back with you guys real quick.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore, us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. You know, spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman. Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from New York. But I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore? Because there are beautiful women out here. Beautiful women, ambitious women, caring women, nurturing women who are outside looking for love, and men that just can't keep up with that. Like, they're not.
First of all, you know, when she was saying there's a lot of ambitious women, caring women, and men can't keep up with that, it's not that. What it is it's the culture of what's going on right now, social media. You got to remember there's a lot of women out here that's bashing men, that's making men look little. I had a video that I posted not too long ago, and it was this old woman, right? She's like 42, and she was saying a low value man is somebody that doesn't earn past 50K. That's what makes him a low value man. And she's saying a high value man, right, is someone that, you know, got all the real estate portfolio, that can fly jets to other countries and, you know, holiday anytime he wants, but he can still be a low value man because he lacks emotional intelligence. So now you got to understand, when men look at this, yeah, we're going to say to ourselves, so wait, a low value man is a man that doesn't earn over 50K, disregarding the characteristic on that man, right? And a lot of the times, yeah, men are starting to just say, you know what, what's the point? If your expectation is way too high, men are starting to find something to make them happy. You don't need a woman to make you happy. Same, a woman don't need a man to make them happy. But it's you guys that's online, right? Like herself, right? She seems like a nice person by the way she's sounding anyway, but I'm going to see what she says at the end of the video. But you're not making yourself more appealing for the man. A lot of you guys are coming across so ignorant. Sometimes I'll be watching social medias on my phone, and I've been hearing some females talk, and they literally scare me, bro. Just by the way they talk, bro, the mannerisms scare me. I'm like, oh, this is like a woman dude, should I say, like, and it's scary, bro. And you got to understand, a lot of the time, a lot of people are not outside like that. Things are not the way it used to be. Cost of living is crazy high, you know. You know how it is with the rent's always going up. People are just stressed right now. And to, you know, inherit necessary stress from a woman that, you know, just want to be entitled to things that she thinks she deserves. Men are just throwing in the towel, and it's just not worth it. And I honestly think, personally, it's not worth it. You know, it's not worth it for a lot of men. A lot of men need to focus on themselves, focus on their purpose. And as time goes on, they're going to genuinely find a woman that's for them. You know what I mean?
They're not communicating with them. They're not willing to hang out and do fun things. What happens to the fun in life? What happened to life being exciting and fun and, you know, going out and discovering the world? What are y'all doing? What are y'all men doing other than that? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Like, what are all y'all men doing? What are y'all doing? if it has nothing to do with a woman? What are y'all doing? Are y'all working? Because we're working too. Women are also working. And we still can do things. We still can go on vacations. We can still go out to eat. Why are us women going on vacations with our friends? We're going on vacations with our friends. We're going out to eat with our friends. We're going to do fun things outside with our friends.
The friends is the reason why you are single. Misery loves company. If you put a man first, especially if that's what you're looking for, you will find a man. When you're putting your friends first, it's hard for you to find a man because you're not solely thinking for yourself. I've always said things like this, yeah. Women are kind of like social thinkers. They don't have this independent way of thinking by themselves, only some. And the ones that do have the independent thinking for themselves is because they've had like a basic foundation from home. Like they've seen their mum and dad do it. They've seen their mum tell them, you have to put yourself in certain environments where it's easy for men to see you. She's asking where all the men are. Are they working? Men are building, hustling, trying to make sure they're the right person for you. So you have to put yourself in an environment where they are so they can see you. I don't know, back in the days, there used to be a saying where, you know, a woman will go to an environment where there's a lot of guys, you know, and she'll drop the handkerchief. And wherever that picks up the handkerchief to give it to her, she'll make her move. As in, smile, and, you know, they look more friendly to approach. Majority of the time, you females out there, you don't have that feminine way of looking. You're very upset, you're very angry, you know, you take advice from your friends and you take advice from a man, right? So if you come to like a man and ask a man, yo, how do I find a man? Because right now the dating scene is dry as hell, right? The man will tell you, so where are you putting yourself? Are you putting yourself in an environment where it's easy for a man to approach you? And you guys, you got to look at it like this as well. Back in the days, the best way to find a man is at the gym. But now you lot have gone to the gym, start filming. So if a guy do approach you, you're going to call him and make him look like he's a pervert. So now guys are not approaching you in the gym no more. And that would have been one of the most perfect place to find a man, is at the gym, where a lot of guys are at. They're working on themselves. They see you working on yourself. They approach you. They don't want to approach you no more because you guys are going to put online and say, this guy tried to talk to me when I was working out. So the way would it go from here? And social media is going to be very hard for you to find a man on social media platform because, you know, it's just a swipe left, swipe right, left, right, left. That's not organic. I mean, big up to all you guys that's finding your missus on, you know, Tinder and Hinge or whatever those platforms is. But I don't really find that to be organic, you know what I mean? I like approaching a woman old school ways. You feel me? But a lot of you lot are not approachable. A lot of you lot are not approachable. And another thing as well, I want to talk about the holiday thing she was talking about. It's so important for a female to actually wait and not fly all over the world. The most unattractive thing is a female has been all over the world and it's nothing new. So if a man says to you, oh, yo, let's go to Egypt. I've been there before. Okay, let's go to the Caribbean island. I've been there before. Okay, let's go Spain. I've been there before. What about France? I've been there before. Who you go with? My girlfriends. Nah, it's not smart, is it?
We're celebrating birthdays with our friends. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Where are you guys? Where are you? Where do you guys exist?
Yeah, and this is another thing as well. It's just like, if you don't know where men are, then that means you never had a man in your life, you know? If you generally don't know where men are, then it's a big problem for you because it's like, men are everywhere, man. Not everywhere. You see men everywhere. When you jump in the bus to go to work, there's men driving the bus. You go on the train to go to work, there's men driving the train. If you're trying to empty out your bin and someone's picking out your bin, there's men taking out your bin and empty out your bin. If you're calling 999 for someone to help you, there's men pulling up. If your house burns and you need the fireman to come, there's men pulling up. If you go to church, the pastor's preaching, there's hella men that's there. I mean, I don't know about the church though, but you know, it is what it is. You know, there's more females in church than men, but let's just put that in there as well. You know, if you're walking down the streets, you're gonna see more men than females. If you go to the gym, come on, so much men in the gym. If you go to the library, there's so much men in the library as well. If you're in university and you're going to uni, there's men there as well. If you working in a working environment, corporate working environment, there's men there as well. If you walk out your house, you look left, look right, there's men coming out the house as well. So for you to say where's the men at is just ridiculous, because there's men everywhere. The problem is, are you approachable? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Are you approachable? Back in the days, everybody used to go to the club, and club used to be a thing. Now club is dead. Reason why club is dead is because females will go club with a bunch of girls and they're all dancing each other. And any man that approach, you're gonna have a female that's gonna try a cop block. Oh no, what you doing? You fucked that up as well. So now there's not that much club out there no more. That used to be the perfect place to actually meet someone. Everybody's letting their hair down, everyone's having a good time. You girls are gonna go 5 girls deep, dancing with each other on the dance floor, or probably even getting a table. You know what I mean? Separating yourself, trying to look masculine by getting a table. There's so many things that's, stop you lot's blessing. And another thing as well that, you lot need to understand is this, yeah? Time is not really on your side as it is on a man's side. A man can focus, sacrifice his 20s, even to the part where he's even sacrificing his 30s. Because some men, wasted their 20s and they're only trying to sacrifice their 30s now. But they got to their 40s to actually go find someone. When it comes to females, you are really, your prime age is really like 23 all the way up to, I don't know, like 28 or something. And, you're in a time clock. But when you start hitting 30, if you ain't got a kid before 30, any man that you're going to get into a relationship with is going to feel like a rush, because you know that it's on a time clock. So you need to start putting yourself out there. And I'm not talking about putting yourself out there on social media, butt naked on social media, all of that. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about put yourself out there where it's visible for men to see you. Make yourself be approachable. Smile at a guy. Don't go on like you're not desperate for a man. You're desperate for a man. You know what I mean? Smile at every man that you think that will approach you. Smile, bro. It doesn't cost nothing for you to smile. Be nice. And eventually, you are going to find someone that's going to appreciate you for who you are. And another thing, go work on yourself. Go find someone that's going to help you see the flaws in you to make you a better person. Don't listen to women for advice, especially single women. They love to keep you single because they make money from you being single. It's big business. I ain't going to lie to you. Big business. But good luck, man. Literally, good luck. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. If you're new, of course, make sure you subscribe and I'll catch you there. Stay blessed. Peace. Bow.